But let's get into the combine and when you went, and what are these quarterbacks expecting to go through?
Man, first off, thanks for having me. Glad to be back on with you, bud. It's a wild ride to say the least. When I went, I remember I had one or two meals in the days I was up there. That's it, two, because you literally wake up at 5 or 6 in the morning every day. You don't go to sleep until 1 or 2, and your day is planned all day long. I mean, you're meeting with coaches, you're trying to get ready, you're working out, making sure, because you got to realize, and people don't realize this, you don't run or perform until the last day. And so the 2 or 3 days before that, when you're there, you're not doing anything except meeting with coaches. A lot of your workout program guys who have these facilities will get a hotel across the street, so you'll have to walk over there and work out during the night when you're free. And it's just a hectic ride. So you're tired, and then you have to go perform. So it's going to go by fast for these guys.
So, Brett, when it's the first day and you get off the plane, you're already going there knowing in the back of your mind people are saying you need to do this and you need to show that, correct?
Yeah. Yes. But the problem I have is that there's all these, you get a breakdown of what, your strengths are, what people think your weaknesses is, what you want to show at the combine. But it's so hard because when you're there, you just got to let it loose. And a lot of guys, go there and they're throwing with receivers they've never thrown before. And you got to realize, not every throw is going to be perfect. Not every throw is going to be, what you want it to be. It's not going to be perfect. You're not going to be perfect. But you just got to go and just give it your all, because at the end of the day, obviously you're not playing a game. You're not even playing 7-on-7. You're just out there throwing the football, and you're going to run a 40 and do a couple other drills. And that's really all they want to see. They're not there to see if you can throw it through a tight seam with nobody, covering anybody. So you're not going to be able to show off that stuff, but you do go in with a list of positives, a list of cons. So you're just trying to give it all you got, really.
I know you're a fan of the game of college football, but you're also there with the Green Bay Packers. So I don't know how much time, if any, you've had to see any of these players. I've read that you've talked with Josh Rosen some. I'm curious if you have a thumbnail on what Josh Rosen needs to show, in your opinion, at the combine, and what you think of him as a potential NFL quarterback.
I think Josh is going to be a great NFL quarterback. Obviously people, question his will of the game. Does he really love football? Does he, all that stuff? Josh is just like all of us. We really love football, but Josh obviously speaks his mind, and he speaks what he wants to say, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can't say somebody doesn't love the game because he's doing other things with his life as well, or he's speaking out on other topics. You can't question that. And I think Josh loves the game. I think he's going to, all he has to do is be himself. Josh has nothing to worry about when he gets there. He just needs to be himself.
Before you go, and we're talking with Brett Hundley, former Chandler High star, UCLA quarterback, now with the Green Bay Packers. Your season, how would you describe this past year for you?
I think it was a really great learning experience for me, not only to be able to play for a historical team like the Packers, just the opportunity to get out there and finally play, in a regular season. We didn't make the playoffs. We didn't win the Super Bowl, but only one team can win. And obviously you always want to be that team. But for me, it was, it was crazy at first, obviously with Aaron going down and just getting thrown in, my head was spinning and stuff like that. But now, obviously, throughout the season, I felt like I hit my stride for a little bit, and it was just a great learning experience for me. I had fun. It was an opportunity of a lifetime, and, I can't wait till next year.
It's good to see you back in the Valley for a bit, and stay warm out here, then head on back. We appreciate the time and insight. As always, Brett, thanks.
Man, thank you so much for having me on. It's good to see you again, man.